Yeah, hello everyone. Good morning. Welcome to ABAP sessions. We are into almost 107 over 108 and 9. That is today's sessions. So, quick recap of the till now whatever is covered. First, we have started with introduction. Then next, architecture, login, log of procedure, screen navigation, ABAP dictionary, completed topics. Okay, after that, recently started ABAP programming topic, that is classic ABAP program ABAP introduction, programming introduction. Next, followed by we have started the second topic was into programming basics, ABAP programming basics. We are into the basics topic only complete. So all the data types, data objects, keywords, operators, separators, list and all I introduced, and slowly we were discussing all the topics in a detailed manner with sample example programs, because for each keyword this is entirely new for you. That's why you have to know like how to work with that each options. I mean, detailing everything. Then let me log in first to the system. So today's agenda also will go for remaining data types, because under elementary data type we have completed int, float, packed till yesterday, correct? So now we have other topic, that is, if you go to here, we can check it out in the data type. Yes, I for I is representing int for F2 FLTP. But now we want to go to the data element or data element information system. Go to extended. Here we can give the reference type, data type based search. So reference data type based search, that is nothing but data element structure, table type and type. Yes, here we have data type. So there is a data type called as DEC. So if you search on DEC based, you will get many data elements like this. So these are all uses. Yes, if you go to further, it's a decimal 15 with a so decimal DEC is the data type which is packed number in BCD format with length 15 into 2. Okay, that is totally 15 and inclusive two decimals. That is, if you go to here, almost it will support 12 digits with a comma separator and zero also, dot also, and down. Okay, all together. So if you go back to the basic, yes, we are here. Yesterday's almost. Yes, this is your keyboard shortcuts, keyboard symbols, enter keyboard symbols we used, because keyboard is the basic input device. We have another graphical device is mouse. So in mouse, what are the operations we do it? Just for a moment, however, we are discussing. So one is click, first one is click, second one is double click, next is right click. Mostly these are the operations we'll do it. And next, if we go to here, yes, the middle button through, we can go to the scroll up and scroll down. Okay, scroll down. Then in addition to that, like we have drag and drop. These are all the mouse based activities, actions we can do it. Suppose what is the meaning of click? Click is nothing but mouse left side button single click. That is called as a click. Double click is mouse left side button, okay, consecutive, that is continuous, successive, two single clicks. These consecutive clicks are called as double click. Right click is mouse right side button, single click. That is called as right. Yes. Scroll up is nothing but there is no click, only the mouse scroll button up. Mouse scroll button. Okay, there is a scroll. Okay, scroll button towards, okay, upside. That is up. Exactly opposite is mouse scroll button towards downside. Yes. Last. Okay, what is this drag and drop is just the, okay, select any object with mouse left side, okay, button, hold it and drag to target location, target or new location, okay, and place there, place or leave it, okay, that is called drag and drop. So these are all we will discuss in the events important only. It's not casually introduced because most of the cases, okay, click, double click, right click only we will write in the documentation here and all. So it's a one-time discussion for who are newcomers to the IT and all. Just I'm giving the brief of this. Like if you look at int float pact, this was the yesterday's topic. So SC38 GAVK underscore program 1, correct? GVK underscore program 1. Like if you check it out, it is already editing. Who is editing? Okay, we have already opened here. Okay, this is already opened stage only. Very good. So now, yes, program completed. Program 1. We are into the second program. So here, this is your exploring integer. After integer, float and packed. Packed also completed. Yes. But I want to tell you one thing. When I say I, okay, I equals to, can I give length for this? Length for integer, something like that. So immediately you are getting error. It is a kind of length specification in combination with int4 is ignored. Yes, int4 is ignored. So even I type I, not int4, just same. Now it is converted into length specification in combination of with I is are ignored. This is error message is converted into warning message. That is generally, yes, if it is warning, it is still activated. You can test the output also. That is, so what is the maximum length we can give? Because I said 12, if I give 13, what will happen? Still, it is showing the output. That is, it's not giving any this thing. So generally, integer is also fixed length. We don't give length for integer in general case because that is comes under fixed length data type. For float, if I give length, yes, it is giving error. Yes, float can only have specified length up to 8. No, or else no length specification at all. That is, if I specify length 8, 8 length is accepted. Yes, not more than that. If I give length more than 8, you are immediately you are getting error. So this way, each thought you can explore it. So in general, so I will write because this is in fact interview question for you that tell me the difference between float and pack, or tell me the integer versus float versus pack, anything to anything. So you have to know comparative study. Yes. So generally length specification for okay for integer variable. Integer variable is not allowed as per standard. Yes. So length specification, yes, for float. Length specification means by for float variable is allowed up to 8 digits. To 8 digits. Okay. Yes. Then if you go to here, it is length is given as 16 digit and 14 decimals. Okay. That is about your overall integer and float and pack. Go to here now, like we have one, I can take you to that place where we can see the data types in detail, explore also what is the permitted values and all we will see. Now, yes. So what is NO? NO is a variable declared by integer. So I am calling it as it is a variable of integer data type. It is a variable of float variable. This is packed variable. This way also you can call it as. Okay. Yes. So overall, what exactly the data type decides? If I say for I, I means this data object is getting certain properties. What are the properties are like first number one, the maximum, first of all, its initial value. Data object will get initial value from the data type. Second, what is the default length? Default length is if you go to the memory, if you go to the memory allocation, default memory allocation is also dependent on the data type. The third one, accepted values are permitted values and also. Then the length of the variable. So length also differs from these are all. That's why data type describes data object, I said, right? So if you go to here under data type point of view, we already written this. So once again, I'm going there and we will write the same explanation somewhere. Yes, data types versus yes, data object properties are decided by what kind of data type you are using. Based on the data type, be data object will get initial value. Data object, yes, will get permitted values or expected values or allowed values. Okay, yes, allowed or permitted overall. Then we will get the length restriction also. And finally, the memory allocation also. Yes, memory allocation. Okay, allocation at runtime. Okay, yes, this is also everything we are calling it as data object. Okay, clear? Data type versus data object. Next, so integer, float, and packed. Yes, completed when it gives static error, when it gives runtime errors. Also, it is most important because integer point of view, conversion errors we will get it when you write alphanumeric, and overflow errors if you go exceeding the range of the values also will overflow error. Then if we go to this is about your indirectly exploring numeric type, numeric data types completed yesterday. So today we will continue with exploring character data types. Character data type. So first under character we have char, CHR. So char is the default data type in ABAP. What is this statement meaning is if you do not assign any data type, by default char is the data type. That is type C. Okay. Yes. So now the character data type, that is okay, character data type. So this is integer. Integer means it is represented as type I. Then float data type. Float data type is type F. Packed data type is type P. Okay, yes. You know the differences level by level why it is introduced. Most of the cases we go with either integer or packed when you want to work with operations and all. Float I never used float, very rarely used one. Then char one. Char equals to C. Char equals to yes. Now C for yes. Okay. This is a default data type, right? Yes. Now, like what exactly the char advantage? Its initial value is space or blank. Its initial value is space or blank. Okay. Next, character is type C internally converts to dictionary data type as CHER. Type C internally converts to yes, internal data type as dictionary data type as type C. So what is the difference here? Like you have to yes, next type C accepts alphanumeric alphanumeric values with the special symbols also, no problem. Can type anything as usual. Okay, this is about your character data type. Let us go to examples. We'll come back. So now these three are over. Now we have to uncomment the name type C. So name equals to Ravi. So you come back here, mm, delete. Now hit here. This is uncommented. Then name equals to name, right? So activate it and test it. So what is the name value? Name value is it is going to write name is R. So by default, that is yes. Character allows it supports to specify the length. Okay, that is Length specification is allowed for character variable. Okay, suppose if I declare data name type C, what is name here? Name is a character variable. Yes. Now, like yes, default length. That is, if you don't specify default length is one place. That too one place. Default one place. That too left side. Default it is left side one place it will take. Okay. Yes, that is about your uh, yes can. Next, so in Ravi it will take R. Okay, R is the so name equals to name. So if you want to print name as Ravi, you have to do the length specification. You have to do it as a 4 within brackets. So you specify 4 exactly. It is printing. Okay, it's always characters left justified. It will take numbers are right justified. Okay, you know. Yes, this is important, right? Even if I give suppose eight eight characters. So if I write Ravi 123, 123 something like hash or some special symbol, I typed it. Ravi 123 hash. So Ravi 123 hash. So if I give something like another one, another 456. So the truncation because it is since the length specification is done for 8 characters. So it will take the value of only up to 8 characters it will be. So rest we will call it as truncation. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up to first 8 characters it will take. Remaining 4, 5, 6 it doesn't take. Okay. This is so you have to specify the explicit length in case of type C. Okay. Yes, this is your approach because I want to tell you that it supports whatever you write. These are all, if you go to here, 1, 2, 3, numeric literal. This is numeric literal. This is character literal. This is character literal. This is also character. So, numeric literal, character literal. So, if it is single quotes required or optional, accordingly, you can plan it. So, next, if we go to the execute, yes, this is your name related explore, sorry, character related explore. So, for any data type, what we have to discuss is which letter we are using here. Suppose can I go for character CHER? CHER is giving error. So you have to observe that. CHER is giving error because here it is like there is no such data element called as CHER. Yes. So data element char is not available in data dictionary or ABAP dictionary. Yes. So you have to know these things also. We will see that's why it is not permitting. Only type C you write it, it will auto converts to char. Yes. If you go to SC11, yes, I am giving still more example. Data element. Suppose char is a it is not accept. But char one is there. Char one is there. Single character flag. Like that, you go with char 2. Char 2 is also there, data element. Component of version number. So char 3, yes, version number 2 digit. 3 byte field, you can use char 3. Okay, char 4, Okay, undefined range can be used for passive limits. So somewhere it is used for character 5. These are all ready-made. Okay, R2 tables are character. Yes, almost tables names into char 5, character 5, char 6. Yes. So field length of character 6. Similarly, char 7, field length of character 7 as usual. So that means if I give it char star star F4 in the data elements, you will find yes almost 200. So if you go to new selection, remove this 200 and continue, you will find around 498. That's very, very important in project point. See, you have to see that char underscore 01 is there, only char 01 is also there. Char with one length, two length, yes. So char 1, char 2, char, when see the sequence, char, many things are, these are all text fields. Introduction purpose, we are using these many. Okay, char 0001, 0008, char 01 is there, char underscore 1 is there, only char, yes, only char 1 is allowed, char 01 is allowed, and the char underscore 01 is also allowed. See, this is what the explore is. All these things, yes, char 100, char 120, char 111, char 11, char 11 is there, char 12, 13 is not there. Char 12 is also there, but in which sequence they have given? 111, 222 like that, because they have given many things. So we can also use directly these data elements in our programs because yes, okay, this is important. We will use it. Character, because only char is missing. Right. Come back to the that's what about your character data type is over almost. We will extend this to next topic is called as NUMC. Okay, NUMC. Okay, that is simply in the short form will written as type N. Okay, it is written as it is data type N. N stands for it is numeric character. Numeric character. So what exactly it is? This is nothing but it is a actually it falls under character data type. Yes, but okay. What is that? It allows only numbers, only numbers. That is, it accepts. Okay, it accepts only numbers. Yes, it accepts only numbers. Suppose if we give alphanumeric values, it converts characters into numbers. This is also you have to know about it. So length specification is allowed or permitted in the case of type N. In type N, you can specify the length also. That is there. Next, so default length is left side. Left side means left justified. Okay, left justified. One place. So we are calling it as a place, one place, two place, like that. So how many places it is? Okay, so this is your, we will only specify it. So data type N internally it converts to NUMC of okay, it is NUMC of dictionary type, dictionary data type. This is your so type N. NUMC. If you double click, NUMC is not there, but there is a similar called as numeric. System is giving numeric. Yes. What is this numeric? Numeric is predefined data type. So you have to see that is the predefined data type. That means it is there in the program only. It is not there in the dictionary. So this is about your observation. So numeric is a generic type. So there data types are the specific type and the generic types that we will talk later. So now if you go to here, type N. First you have to type N. So in a dictionary, NUMC is not there. Okay. Yes. This is also we will note it down because yes, data element NUMC is not available in data dictionary. Yes. It is good to have complete end-to-end knowledge on NUMC. This is complete explore. So if you consider what exactly it is, just go back to the add. Add is a numeric variable which is declared by type N, isn't it? So I'm going to give the value as USA. So if I go to here, yes, comment it, yes, uncomment the address. Address is ADD. Now, yes, end and comment. End with period and comment. Now we can see the ADD result. So if I go to ADD, execute address is. So address is printing as 0. Why 0? Because if I give USA 123, so USA 123 if I give, still it is printing as, see, address is 3, it is printing. Address is 3, it is printing. 3 means it is taking the right justified value. Right justified value. So if I give the length as 3, because if you don't specify default, it is taking right side value. So if I give 3, what will happen? Whether it will take 1, 2, 3? Yes, it is 1, 2, 3. So that is, it is considering the right justified values. Okay. So this is not, yes, it is right justified, not looking for the left justified. Okay, one place value also it will take. Yes. Next. So it is by default reading from the right side values. If I go to uh, length specification as 6, suppose, what happens? Address 6 type N. So now ADD equals to USA 123. If you execute it, yes, it is 000123. 000123. So what happened here is this USA is converted to 000. So what I said, actually type N falls under character data type. It is character data type, but it is a unique data type. What is the purpose of this is because you have to know the purpose also. Yes, it is mm, it is a special data type which is used to declare postal codes or zip codes. Yes. For that purpose, we are using this NumC. Generally, we don't use NumC for any kind of operations purpose and all. Okay, but theoretically, it's a part of ABAP. We have to learn at least one time. Char mostly we are using. Most commonly used default data type is this. And other things are not default data type. Explicitly, we have to declare it. Then only it is considering. Okay, clear? So You have to know that type N converts to num-C of the dictionary. Length specification is allowed. If you don't specify, it will take by default one place length. Right justified value it will consider. Okay, what it is? It will accept only digits or numbers. Even though you give these numbers within single quotes, it is going to convert to the zeros. Right? So this is about your type. Then any kind of length restrictions, there is no length restriction. So it is because you can give as many. Yes, this is about your so default value, or you have to note it down. What next? Last almost everything completed. We have to know initial value. What is initial value? Initial value is 0, right? For everything, this is initial value is space or blank. For float, initial value is 0. Sorry, packed initial value 0. For float, initial value 0. And for integer, initial value 0. Correct? Because this is also a type of observation. Because I said initial value is the value which is assigned by the system by default. Even by default system allocates, that is called as initial value. Only for character space or blank, other data type it is 0. So this is explore of num-C or numeric data type. Then move on to the DATS. Okay, DATS. That is actually we are talking it as, okay, this is character data type. This is your date. Okay, date, date. Okay, data type. So if it is data type D, it is called as data. So that is okay, data type. Yes. Now, first of all, it is going to or convert to DATS of dictionary data type. So its initial value also 0 only, no doubt about it. And that is, it is okay, almost all are, it is fixed length data types. All are fixed length only. Whatever we are discussing, fixed length data type. What is fixed length data type? It is always with eight digits fixed length data type. Okay, yes. That's about your overall. So in case of date, okay, if I go to DATS, yes, you can use DATS. DATS is a one field type DATS. DATS 8. So if you go to the DATS domain, it is underlying, it will store it as 8, output length is 10. Okay, yes. This is about your DATS. So DATS, DATS data element is available in data dictionary or BAP dictionary. Yes. So now it is used. What is the purpose? And also you have to know. For each data type we are discussing purpose, initial value, what it will allow and all. So it accepts only digits, with up to 8. It accepts only 8 digits. Okay, not more than that. Yes, what will happen more? Okay, 8 digits. So if you go to this, we will discuss the SAP standard for okay date format. SAP standard date format is YYYYMMDD. Yes. So here, what exactly the difference between this? So if you look at here, type DATS is okay. First, we'll go with type D only. Type D, can I give length here as 10? Yes, it is giving error stating that type D can only have fixed specified length or else no specification at all. If you want to give length, you can give 8 length is accepted. 8 length is length specification, the combination D is ignored. If I give 6 also, you will get the same warning. See, this is going to the error. So if you want to give, you can give 8. Otherwise, okay, yes, ignore, don't give the length. Yes, okay, length specification for date variable, okay, is allowed with 8 or no length specification allowed. This is about your overall type of thing. So if you go to date type D, date type, this is your date. So date is you come here. Now date is date. So if you look at here, the date value goes like this 2025 YYYYMMDD. So it is going to convert it as DDMMYYYY. Yes, this is your yes. So standard SAP date format is that. So this is your program format versus output form. Yes. In program, we'll give YYYYMMDD. Then in output, it is going to convert it as DDMMYYYY. Yes. This is the difference. Program versus out. Okay. Yes. Now, if you want to see, because SAP supports valid date range. Generally, it is okay. SAP supports like this 0101 1800 to some range. The maximum is 3112 9999. This is the range. 31 means 31st December. Yes, this is your yes. Okay, dot is the default separator. Yes. Okay. We will see now the conversion part. If you are confused here, 25 and 25, if you are confused, we will take this example. 31 08, okay, something like that. Just so that no duplicate numbers. Now this is your, actually we have to type year format first. Okay, this is YYYY, then DD. Okay, like that. Next, it will give exactly 1308. See, 1308 9999. That is, it is reversing. First, it will print DD, next next year it will take. Suppose if I give more than that, one more digit if I give, what will happen? What will happen? It is not giving any runtime error, but see what happened? These extra values are truncated. That is ignored. Okay, extra values are only 8 digits only. It is, this is about your, yes. For example, if you give DATS, okay, DATS, what happens? You are getting the dictionary format, that is dd.mm.yyyy. That is dot separator you will get when you give type DATS, because DATS double click it is okay 8, but in output it is going to show 8 plus 2, that is including decimals, separator dot through. It will, moreover, you have to know that here you are getting dot as separate. Why dot? It all depends on the user profile again. Because in the user profile, for my username is S4 above, go to defaults. Here there is a date format. So Gregorian date format is this. So there are other dates are there. Somebody is some are using slash, some are using dash hyphen is a separate. Some these are all Gregorian formats with four types. Dot, okay, this is also, yeah, first one dot slash, and this is your hyphen. This is year month date. This is year month date with the dot or slash. This is year month date with the hyphen. Japanese date, Japanese date are completely different. Islamic date is year month date. Based on the region and country, you can choose it. So the output depends on, output means output is okay, but again that is the separators will be displayed based on the user profile. So default separators for date format is dot. Okay, yes. So date format will be displayed. Okay, date format output will be displayed on date format output will be displayed based on user profile. Based on user profile. Yes. User profile date format. This you remember it, because if you want to change it, you can change it. So this is a fixed length data type 8 only. Here, this is about your date related. Then we will move on to the time. So data type T. Okay, T for time. So it is time will convert. It is, yes, it is going to convert it, convert to TIMS of dictionary data type. Okay. Yes. Yes. See again, initial value is 0 only, no doubt. It is fixed length data type, fixed length data type, and is 6. Okay. Yes. So TIMS data element is available, because data element is a data type, global data type, is available in dictionary, ABAP dictionary, data dictionary. Yes. So what happens? it accepts only 6 digits. It accepts only 6 digits. So SAP standard time format is hours, minutes, seconds. SAP standard time format is hours. Yes. So if you want to give length, can give up to length 6 is okay. See time, right? Almost last one. I will uncommit this value time, then go to the this value. Okay, done. Time is time. So 13, yes, hours, minutes, seconds. Yes, first 13 hours. Yes, why it came into this one? Generally, yes, it is time type I. That is the problem. Time type T. So if you give T, yes, 13 hours, 07 minutes, 22 seconds. Correct? Yes, this is your, yeah, default. Suppose if I go to TIMS, TIMS is there in the dictionary as a field of type TIMS. So this is 6 hours, minutes, seconds, standard essay. So like this is your 6 plus 2 equals to 8, because with separated it become 8. 6 plus 2 equals to 8. Okay, clear? Then length specification, if you want to give length 10, that is giving error. So length specification is combination of with time or ignored. But even if I give 6, then what happens? See, totally it is giving always fixed, yes. Even I give 6 also, even I give 8 also, you are getting the same error. So if I go to type T, we will take type T. Now you change the error. So now it is error message changed. Type T only allowed the specified length up to 6 or no length at all. That means if you want to give 6 is accepted. Otherwise, yes, now the error converted into warning. So this is what you have to observe it. So now it is fixed length. Okay, yes, length specification is allowed. Either go with 6, otherwise no length. Okay, this is about your overall separator, default separator. What next? Default separator for time format is, okay, is colon. Colon is the separator. Yes, this is your. So we are giving, if you give 6, okay, otherwise don't give. Yes, this is like time, right? If you go to time, yes, it is giving as it is. Even if I give more than 6 digits also, it is as it is. First 6 digits only it will take. But this is hours, minutes, seconds, as it is the same format, because in default format. See, is there any user profile? User profile, user data. Go to defaults, time format, 24-hour format, hour format, etc. etc. So these are all the, because if you go to SC11, there is a output things you have to see, that G domain. I'll something like, if you click on create domain 1, click on create. Yes, here you have to see the output. So output can be normal, output can be sign right, scale representative, scientific format, scientific with leading zeros, scale preserving scientific engineering format. So these are all the output specification formats. Okay. Yes, which are used for special purpose. Okay. Special data type purpose, we can use these. Okay, right. Then where we are into this is your so if you go to the user profile 24-hour format example 12 colon 05 colon 10. Then 12 what is that 12-hour format. When 12-hour comes, AM PM comes. Okay, ante-meridian, post-meridian. AM PM you want to print it uppercase or lowercase. These are all the ways you can print the different types of time formats. So output is user profile based. You can. Okay, clear. Next, there is a one more thing we have to discuss, right? What is that? Default data separator is colon only. Yes, you cannot. Yes. So output is 6 plus 2. This will be displayed as yes. We have to discuss this. That is in program format versus output format. Okay. Yes. Hours, minutes, seconds. This is the way it is there in the program. So output also it is going to display in the hours, minutes, seconds. As it is same. Okay, same format it will take. Clear? This is about your overall like time, but we have to see a few other things. Example, if I give invalid date, suppose maximum date begins with 01 to 31. If I give 32 as date, 32 date, whether it is accepting, okay, so you are getting 32 date is permitting. That is there is no system only checking considering it as a two digits only. That's not at all validating anywhere. You write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What will happen? Last 7, 8 will conversion as DT and as 6, 7 will be converted as MM and 1, 2, 3, 4 considered as a year like that. Okay. It will take in this format. Date and the time formats. Okay, clear? Yes, it is even though if at all I want to give wrong month, what is month 01 to 11 or 12 maximum 01 to 12. But if I give 13 or 14 as month, 14 as month, still it is giving no. It is not, yes. So you got it right. That is, it is as it is, whatever two digits you entering, it is not validating at all here. It is not validating. So you can do a year, month, date, something like that. Anything you take it for your understanding purpose. Okay. So this is all about your overall exploring data types. But we have done the exploring data type by giving the values in the program. That is, it is a kind of hard-coded values we are giving in the program by using. You can give value keyword or equals to or move. But now, same program, exploring data type only, we will do it quickly, 2 minutes. I will copy this program, comment it, and paste it here. Paste below. After pasting, I am going to exploring data types with parameters keyword, with parameters. So when it is a parameters, you cannot give the values. So parameters means you remove these values. Okay, you remove this one. So go to here, type of parameters. Okay, type parameters. Parameters. Yes. Just declaration and the printing. So first and foremost observation. Param type F not supported. So parameters type F is not allowed. Why? Because we cannot accept float values from the user. So when you comment it, you have to comment like this. This also. Right? If you look at here, everything we have to observe closely, slowly. First of all, yes, float values we cannot accept from user. I said right. If you go to yes, this is your number, name, date, and all. Execute it, all printing the initial values. That is fundamentally the initial value concept of character is blank or space, others is zero. Correct. So if you go to first, we will see whatever the explore I discussed. Here, if you go to the float data type, in case of float, whatever float values, okay, sorry, yes, float values cannot be accepted from the selection screen. That means float values cannot be accepted indirectly. Indirectly, here we are writing parameters. Parameters keyword does not support float float data type because so we cannot accept float values from the user this is one set of discussion because screen through float values we cannot. This is designed in such a way, that's why okay we have to float cannot be accepted. We'll move on to the next session, right?